Well, hi everybody.
Hi.
We are here for the December club reveal. Welcome to the Spellbinders studio. I'm Kim Kesty
And
and I'm with
I'm going to say my last name, Josie Cirencioni.
Ooh, it's always a challenge to say your last
It
name.
is.
Josie's like, that's easy. I don't know what your problem is. We're very happy to be here. We come here at the first of every month to do a club reveal. We show you all of our clubs. So this is kind of in one box called the Deluxe Caboodle. But of course, you can subscribe to every club individually. And December is really fun. As we kind of roll toward the end of the year, we start thinking about creating cards for Valentine's Day and beyond. So
Correct.
this month's kind of name overall of our club
It's
is
what matters most.
Oh, isn't that
And
sweet?
it's the people in your life, right?
Yeah, the people in
So
your life.
that's
So it's
kind of
not heavy Valentine's, but
no.
definitely can lean that way
Yeah.
if you want it to.
There is. There's a little bit of something for everybody. So I'm going to jump right
Jump
in.
in.
And we're going to start off with the small die. And the small die is called Better Together. And even though this is the small die, I'm going to move this out of the way here.
Yeah.
It is packed. So you get these adorable owls.
So cute.
You know, you even get the little branch, the flowers, and then you get these little otters. And I've been wanting to do little otters for so long.
You've talked about
I
otters
have
for a while.
long time. And the great thing about this die, you don't have to use the sentiment, so you can make just regular little otters.
Yes, they can be
Yeah,
used
they can
all year
just
long.
all year long.
Yeah, I'm going to flip this over just because Josie stepped out. Actually always does with the club dies one card, so that's the little owl card.
And then I showed a little extra card there. So whenever I
Little
can, I'll
otter.
show a little bit of extra, just a different way to use it.
Absolutely. And then you've got not only that, but you've got all these hearts and you've got all these things you can mix and match. Really fun. I think this could be for just your besties or pals
Everything.
just across the board.
All right.
So cute.
The next one that we
Small
have is
die.
the stitch die. And I'm obsessed with mugs. You guys have no idea. It's just me at home, but I have so many mugs. I like to use a different mug a day.
There you go.
So this was called a perfect blend, which a coffee theme.
That's
Blend your
so
coffee blend.
sweet.
And this just has the stitching here on this heart. So when you put the mugs together, it creates
A heart. Oh, that's so precious.
So again, leave the heart off and you can use these for different things. And the way that these are designed with the inserts and different things like that, so it's easy for you to go ahead and create them in a different way without even adding the stitching.
Yeah, and even if those of you can see that we've even got this outline, so even if you don't have the stitched insert at all, you're still going to create that darling little heart.
Yeah.
And I love that you have the option for the tea bag or not the tea bag. So whether you're coffee tea, we've got you covered.
This is for both. So this is called a perfect
So
blend,
cute.
and this is the stitch die.
I mean, this card obviously is very pinky, but I can see it in so many different colors. You know, retro
Yeah, and
colors or bright colors.
We'll be showing that in different colors.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah.
As always, as Josie's pulling out the next one, you definitely want to follow us on social media because that's where you're going to see so many of our amazing, talented designers. They show you so many different ways to use all of the club dies, really. What you got next?
A large die, and this one
Large
is called
die.
Wrapped in Care. So you know what? Sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves.
Yes,
The holidays are
exactly.
busy, things are crazy, or you just want to give a nice gift, fun gift to a friend. And so that's what this is.
So
it's this
cute.
shaped card.
And I can see that you couldn't decide which project to show. So
I couldn't, so I'm going to show a few. I wanted to show just a few different samples. So there's the girl with the cucumbers on her eyes.
How fun is that as a shaped card? I
Yeah.
love it. If you open it, you absolutely could
Yeah.
put in a gift card or something like that.
Yeah, it stands up. Oh, but it does.
Cute.
It does stand up. It's
Yeah.
really super easy to create a shaped card. And then here she
Oh,
is.
cucumbers.
I know, on a little card base.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And without, you don't always have to put your sentiments on the front. You can always put a great sentiment and write a note on the inside of a card.
She got her little hair tucked in, so obviously you could personalize this for whomever you want to give a sweet little gift to, or just a card. Just say, hey, you matter. Like you said, everyone matters. Okay, large die, fun.
Next, we have the Stamp and Die. And the Stamp and Die is a set of sentiments that support the whole club. So you'll see, let's do nothing together, unwind and refresh on me. So the sentiments here support pretty much every set that you have.
And what a great just
Yeah.
builder set to have, even if you just subscribe to the Stamp and Die. Like
this
these
one.
are awesome.
Wrapped in Care and Tied with Love.
Aw.
So that would be for your little girl there.
Still crushing on you. I love
Yep.
that.
You're stuck with me. You're stuck
How
with
many
me, kid.
sentiments are there?
There's a lot.
Tons. 14.
14.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yep, and 14 dies.
Awesome. So great stash builder. That's what I call those stamp sets. Very fun.
Yep. And next we have the Glimmer of the Month.
Ooh.
And this one's called Soft Hearted. And even though this does have a little heart on it, you guys, this is an evergreen background.
Yep, for sure. And
And
arches are so popular.
yeah, they're super
Everyone's
popular.
loving them.
And it kind of has kind of a folk kind of feel to it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also wanted to show you
I'm
this.
gonna show the sparkle.
Yep. And, oh, what's the name of the bright pink?
Ooh, look at that.
But I also wanted to show this dry embossed.
Oh, cool.
Not all of the plates do work like this, but here's the plate used without anything. And just, I like to use BetterPress paper when I do this because you want a thicker paper.
Nice and soft.
But it just gives you that embossed look of the pattern.
That's really cool.
I love
we
it.
do have quite a few of cover, what I call cover plates, that I think that technique definitely works for. So that's cool. I feel like you're like channeling Yana right now because she likes to use products in different ways. So I absolutely love that. Very cool.
Next we have the BetterPress, and it is called I'd Pick You. And again, this one would be great to do that technique with because it's very graphic and it works great. But here, let me show you guys.
Look how sweet.
And everybody loves this sentiment. You're the one I want to annoy forever.
That's classic.
This is like the top.
I think my husband channeled this when we got married.
Yeah, this one's been floating at the top. Everyone makes a comment, I'm going to make a card using that sentiment. So there's some great sentiments. And the sentiment plate is a one and done. So you get one, two, three. You get 4 sentiments and a die to cut those out. And then you get this fun graphic heart.
That is absolutely gorgeous. And I would definitely use it for Valentine's, but I would use that year round too. And it's so cool in the different colors. I love the blue on blue or just the classic black and white.
And next we have the stencil, and this is called Where Love Lands. And the great thing about the stencil, there's a few different things that you can do with this. You can do the complete design, which is great. You can do it in different colors. You don't have to add the heart.
Okay,
so it's evergreen. You could do just the bird.
So sweet.
You could do just the flowers. You could create a background using this heart. So there's a lot of different things that you can do just with this one stencil. And I believe this one is 5 layers. Yep, it's 5 layers.
Very cool.
And it is called Where Love Lands. But again, it's an evergreen stencil. Like, how fun would it be just to do a card with the bird?
Yeah, with the bird. Just simple and classic. And this is, I can see this in so many colorways too, like we've already mentioned, but so fun. Okay.
Next we have the 2D folder, and this one is called Sweet Stems. And it's a stripe pattern created with flower hearts and then just tiny little flowers.
So cool.
Yeah. Here we can get a better picture of it here.
An upside down picture. No, it's not upside down. Oh, because the hearts go both ways. All of a sudden I'm like, what?
Yeah, they kind of brick layer. They go up and down. So it's just a sweet. Again, you can use this for anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And this card actually features the deboss side, right?
It does.
Yeah,
also
that's really cool.
Stitch die with no stitching.
There you go. So I love that the folders, in particular the 2D folders, really lend themselves to the emboss or the deboss.
And what do you think of this sentiment?
So cool. That's right. You got to send those cards, people. Come on. Get yourself a pack of envelopes and send some cards.
I'm making an effort of sending cards in the mail, and I'm telling you, like, people are really enjoying it.
I bet.
And here we have the 3D folder, and this one's called Unlock My Heart, and it's locks and keys and little scattered hearts. I don't know if you can get a better angle of that. There we go.
Yeah, sometimes if I turn it toward the light this
it?
way, sometimes it shows up a little bit more.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it's just a sweet pattern. It's got a little jigsaw puzzle with a heart in it. It's got locks.
It kind of harkens back to our November clubs, which had those bags and bag charms and the little locks. So I love that you could bring that in with your November clubs too.
How fun would it be to do a purse?
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
With this.
So 3D folder. Love it.
Next, we have the wax seal, and this one is called Heart First. And again, this is a new design for us, and we have featured it in club, but it's this arch.
Oh, I love the arch.
And it has this puffy heart with the rays. So again,
that's so
it's
sweet.
very effective, very simple. You can use this for all sorts of things. And here's the mugs in a different color.
See, and I love these mugs with without the stitching even.
Yeah.
They're like having that just little heart that joins. Yeah. You're easy to care about. That is such a sweet card. And I love the seal. And that classic red, gorgeous.
And here it is in all the different colors. And here's the wax beads. I know this is Christmas.
Kinda, yeah.
But we picked this because it has white, gold, and red.
So save your green for spring.
Yep.
And use up all your white, gold, and red.
Yeah.
But how fun is this? And even mixing, I love mixing the bead colors. Like mixing the gold and red together in the same little melting spoon.
Your color block quadrant.
There it is.
Again,
I love it.
Effective. And then for those
This is a great sentiment too. I love it.
Oh yes, yes, I love that one.
So now we're down to our bonus item.
Yes.
So if you belong to Deluxe Caboodle, we always try to tuck a cute little extra in your box. And now we're going to show that. What is it, Josie?
This is called Unwind.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's this little mask. And everyone's loving the slipper. So I just wanted to do a different perspective on a slipper.
It is a different than the other for sure.
But also the mask works on
oh yeah, look
the lady.
You just did this yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is so adorable. So again, yep, adding it to the large die of the month or using it on its own. And look at that cute sentiment. You deserve more me time.
And you can do her
with a good sized die.
Yeah, you can do her with the hearts or without the hearts. You don't have to put the hearts on.
Oh, the heart eyes.
But how fun is that?
That is so cute. So again, we just love our Deluxe Caboodle members. We're gonna always try to spoil you with a few extra things, and it's always going to coordinate with everything else because you are getting all the clubs in a box. We love to do these fun little add-ons.
And this is inspiration for something else.
Oh,
we're not going to talk about it.
Okay, so before we let you go with December clubs, just a reminder, again, because we like to spoil you, because we love our club members, everyone who is a club subscriber in the month of December, so regardless of whether you've joined us for 12 months, 3 months, or only for the month of December, we're going to spoil you with an annual gift. We do this every December. Yep. We just try to bring a little extra something in your package. So if you are a subscriber to any of our clubs, you're going to get this fun little die. Let's check it out.
So it's thanks very much. And it says right on here, your 2025 annual gift. So again, if you are in any of the clubs, you will get this as an appreciation gift.
Yeah, so whether it's small die, large die, embossing folder, whatever, we just wanted to show how much we appreciate you. We really wanted to thank you. This is a fabulous die. It's a one and done. You're just going to cut it once. It's going to be perfect for any kind of card front. And again, just to thank you for being part of our lives in one of the clubs. So that's for anyone and everyone.
And then if you're part of the Caboodle, you're going to get the thanks very much, but you're also going to get
You're going to get 2 for 1.
Yes, you get the bear slipper.
Oh, that is so special. And just to reinforce that we really value our Deluxe Caboodle members, we know it's an investment to get that every month. We try to give you the best bargain and the best rates, but we still know it's a commitment to get that Deluxe Caboodle. So really wanted to spoil you. We brought in another little version of the slippers. It's definitely one that we've been talking about for a while. Yeah. And Josie's like, well, you know what? We need to save this for our Deluxe Caboodle and really spoil them. So we have got the little bear slipper, and it comes with a little sentiment too. So that is adorable on its own. Or, of course, if you were have been a subscriber for a while, maybe you've just picked up the slippers set on its own without being a club member. But we thought it's so cute to bring the little bear to your lives and just give you a warm hug. We're sending hugs.
We are. And we saved this especially for you guys. So I hope you enjoy.
So that wraps up our December reveal, along with that free annual gift and, of course, the bonus item for the Deluxe Caboodle. But whether you subscribe to 1 club, 3 clubs, 5 clubs, or the Deluxe Caboodle, just know that we really appreciate you. And gosh, end of the year.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next year.
Happy crafting. Enjoy your holidays. And we'll be back here with you right away in January to kick off the new year of clubs.
Yep. Have a safe new year, everybody.
Happy crafting.
Bye.